I am beating every N64 game, and I mean all of them. The twist is, the next game I play is randomly selected, so I have no clue what's coming next. This is the journey to beating every N64 game. Game number 140, Dance Dance Revolution Disney Dancing Museum. Released exclusively in Japan in 2001, this game was developed and published by Konami. So if you're confused from the last video, this game was not randomly selected. This was because I needed a special controller to play this game, and I needed to make sure I was in a place where I could do it. I had to rearrange my whole stream setup, so I didn't want to randomly choose this, then panic and change everything. So there was no game selection for this game. That's right, DDR was on the N64, although we never got to experience it in the West. If you went to an arcade or maybe even a movie theater in the early 2000s, you probably saw DDR. It's no surprise it was brought to home consoles, but it is a bit surprising to have a partnership with Disney for a game. I mean, Disney sure has a lot of music associated with them, but I don't know. It's weird for a Japanese exclusive game to have that kind of track list, I guess. When it comes to DDR, I'm pretty much an extreme casual. I know how to play, but I'm definitely not that good. Oh, by the way, I went all out and bought the custom DDR pad they made just for this game because it wouldn't be any fun playing with the regular controller, now would it? Let's get into it. So this playthrough kind of happened in two parts. The first part was disaster. I booted up the game, went to play a song. This one is called Mickey Mouse March. Isn't so bad. When the song started playing, it wasn't too bad, you know? I was doing pretty awful, but it was because I was actually just screwing up. It took me under a minute to realize this wasn't the case. That dang eBay salesman gave me a faulty dance pad. No, I'm not on anything. I think it's just left is not working. This is so sad. I'm sure they didn't intentionally do it, but the left button on the pad flat out did not work. Like, look here, I'm trying to press left in the menu and it just doesn't happen. All the other buttons on the pad worked fine. The game was going to be unplayable like this. I had three options. Option 1, I could just play the game with the regular controller, which would be lame, and also a huge letdown. I went to all the trouble to get this ridiculous thing and I wanted to use it. Option 2, I could attempt to figure out why I can't press left and repair it myself. I don't know the first thing about soldering or any of that stuff, so that's pretty much impossible. Although somebody else could probably do it. I went with option 3. Just get on eBay and buy another controller and hope this one actually works. It wasn't cheap, but it also wasn't as expensive as you might think.
2 weeks later.
So a couple weeks later, I had a new copy of the game and controller. Lo and behold, this one actually let me press left. Not only that, it let me press all the other buttons too. Thank goodness. Oh shoot, that was bad. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So upon finishing a song, you're presented with a stat screen showing how you did. Hey, I got a B ranking, which I'd say is decent. The song was 3 out of 5 difficulty too. Oh shoot, the next song up was It's a Small World. Except the lyrics are all in Japanese. So far, all I'd really done is just the generic dancing modes. It has you play a set list of 3 songs similar to what you'd do in an arcade. Look at Huey, Dewey, and Louie dancing along with me. Well, sort of. Seems like they're kind of doing their own thing. Yes, what? Was it a miss? And this pad is really sensitive. I don't know if that's typical of these things. If I like tap it. Hey, I got an A! Oh snap, I got an A on this one. I'm basically a rhythm gaming god. Hey, actually, I used to be kind of top tier at Guitar Hero back in the day. Not this game though. After finishing the third song of the set list, the credits played. So that's about all there is for this one. Game complete. Alright, seriously though, what are we going to do to beat this game? Because that's definitely not enough. Well, I could play all the songs, of course. The game has 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and hard. I was playing on normal earlier, so maybe I could try hard. Honestly, even this 5 out of 5 difficulty song isn't too bad. This one is Para Para Venus featuring Daisy. Oh my god. Oh god. Compared to the actual DDR arcade game, this one's a cakewalk. I was able to do decent on hard right off the bat, and I definitely can't do that on a standard machine. Still though, just playing the songs isn't too wild. There's gotta be something else, right? Well, there is. Aside from regular gameplay, there's a thing called session mode. Here you play the songs as you normally would, but there is a bar on the right side of the screen. To hit this, you have to press Z on the regular controller. In this mode, some of the arrows will be replaced by a puzzle piece. If you hit all the puzzle notes, you unlock a surprise. After you finish the song, it shows the puzzle pieces making up an album cover for a CD case. If you collect all 16 pieces, you unlock a new song for the game. You can't get 16 in one run, so I had to replay the songs multiple times. So, I got to grinding to unlock them all. I'll take this time to talk about the graphics and music. The graphics are decent enough, I guess. The resolution of the dancing happening behind the gameplay feels a bit low, but I guess it is the N64. I don't like how the characters are just doing a seemingly unrelated dance to what's being pressed on the screen. I feel like it'd be better if they danced along with you, but maybe it was too technical to implement. The music is not much what you'd expect. Other than It's a Small World and Russian Dance, the songs are ones I'd never heard of. Maybe I'm just not up to date with Disney music from the 90s, but I don't know. Like, Para Para Venus is just some random J-pop song with Daisy dancing to it. It's a banger, don't get me wrong, but you just never hear this in a Disney cartoon. Aw man, these puzzles are so annoying. If you hit all the notes, you're left with one piece remaining so often. It doesn't exactly feel good to have to repeat a song just to get one piece. So I'd finish the puzzle for Mickey Mouse March 1st. This unlocked a new song called Minnie's Yoo-Hoo, and it showed a code to unlock it again in the future. Wait, what is this song title, you say? She likes that brand of drink, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Next, I finished It's a Small World, which unlocked Waltz of the Flowers. Then was Russian Dance, which unlocked the song Tap Tap Tap. I played over and over and over again to unlock all these puzzles for the secret songs. Let me tell you, I was not in good shape when I did this. This stream wore me out. Although I've been taking steps to improve my health a lot lately, so I'd imagine I'd have a much easier time with the endurance aspect of this today compared to back then. After a couple hours of dancing, I had unlocked all 10. If you lose your save or anything like that, you can just unlock them again with cheats in the menu. It's pretty easy. The easiest unlocked song, and probably the easiest in the entire game, is Waltz of the Flowers. This was a song I'd actually recognized, and in fact, I had no idea it was a Disney song at all. Then there's Mickey Mouse Ondo. I have no idea what the heck this song is. Also, what is Mickey doing here, and what on earth is going on with his feet? Then it was time for Minnie's Yoo-Hoo. This one had me jump rapidly 3 times in a row. How the heck am I supposed to pull that off? Oh god. Ow! Not even the best DDR players in the world could land that one, come on. And who can forget the Tiki 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 room? I did like how the cacti were dancing in the background. Not your best outfit though, Goofy. Then was Mickey Motion. Hey, is it Mickey Motion or Mick Emotion? We may never know. Also, why is Minnie dancing when this is supposed to be his song? Miwaku no Tango was up next, and this was one of my favorites to dance to. Just stepping all over the place at a constant rhythm. so hard! It felt real fun for someone at my skill level. After that was Tap Tap Tap. Is this like Old Lady Daisy dancing? Who's that supposed to be? I didn't like this song at all. Ooh. Then there's Savannah no Muko, where Donald is wearing some questionable attire. I don't know his background, maybe it's fine for him to dress like that. Can't forget Disco Magic. I feel like this one was way too easy to be rated 3 out of 5. I did like the song itself though. Then there was Morty and Ferdy's Carnival. Who the heck are these people? This song sounds like it belongs in Mario Sunshine. Oh god, that's new. It was also the first in the game to introduce jumps that weren't just left, right, or up, down. Mickey Fever was next on the list. This song is awesome, probably my favorite in the game as far as the way it sounds. Weird how they reused the dance floor Minnie was in earlier though. The final unlockable song is Goofy's Rock and Roll Show, where he's putting on his best Elvis impersonation for us. This song is kinda bad if you ask me. After that, I'd played all 20 songs in the game on hard difficulties, so there's not much to do for this one. Game complete. So yeah, there you have it, my journey to beating Dance Dance Revolution Disney Dancing Museum. I feel like this game is really unknown unless you're deep into the lore of the N64. I imagine it wouldn't have sold too great in the West, but I could be wrong. The controller probably made it expensive to purchase though. What can I say? DDR is fun and this is a good implementation of it. If you're a super skilled player, this will be far too easy for you. But for a casual like me, it's quite fun. Some of the songs are good, others not so much. If you're able to find a real pad to play this with, I definitely recommend doing it that way. However, you can play with the normal controller if you really want to try it. I gave it a 7 out of 10 for enjoyability and a 2 out of 10 for difficulty. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Have a sneak peek at the next game. 251 on the list. Could be anything. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1, go! 209! What's that? Oh no! It's happened. StarCraft 64. We might be here for a little while, folks. Alright. It has been decided. But yeah, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. It helps the channel a lot. And if you like this series, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one.